Hey everyone, at the Sunday school class at Liberty Christian Church. I have met most of you, and if you don't know me, my name's Cody, and Tina Chafee and Del Chafee are my parents. And I just wanted to first off say thank you for giving me the opportunity just to kind of share how we got here in New Zealand and what we're doing. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information on how the Lord called us to New Zealand. In 2010, my wife Cassie and I were leading worship at a wedding where the groom was from New Zealand and the bride was from Ethiopia. And after the service, a man came up to me named Mark Gordon and was like, "You guys should come to New Zealand and help us plant a church." Ha 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 ha, kind of joking around. And we were like, well, that sounds pretty cool. Let's pray. Yes, that sounds exactly what we wanted to do. And what Mark didn't know was that Cassie and I had been praying for an opportunity to serve overseas in the foreign mission field, and we were open to anywhere, and that we wanted to do music. So when this opportunity arose, we saw it as something from the Lord that He wanted us to pursue. It didn't happen right away, though. We ended up moving to Covington, Indiana with Cassie's mom, and spent about a year and a half there. And we decided that we didn't really know what was going on with New Zealand, but we felt like the door was shutting. And so we started pursuing different areas, but the Lord kept shutting all the other areas' doors. And then we got an email out of the blue from Mark and Tanya, who were in Nainai, New Zealand at the time, saying that the Lord had provided a building for the church plant and that it was going to be given to us for free. And so we were like, okay, let us start the support raising, and that was in November. By the middle of February, almost beginning of March, we had all of our support raised, which is unheard of. 3.5 months of having your full support committed to you is something that most missionaries have never heard of. And it's not because we're so awesome or something that we've done. It's because the Lord was really paving the path for us. And during that preparation time, we also see the Lord work in just multiple ways. We needed money for our passports. We prayed specifically for a number, and within 3 days, we had all that money just show up on our door. We prayed for help to fill out our visas, and then I forgot one of my friends actually lived in New Zealand, so I got in contact with her, and she was like, actually, that's my job. I help missionaries fill out visa information and all that stuff. And so that was another one. We saw the Lord provide through finances. We had to figure out how to pay for all our medical information, and Liam was covered underneath the healthcare in Indiana. And then Cassie actually we found out we were pregnant with our second child, so then she was covered underneath the healthcare because we didn't have insurance. So the Lord just kept providing and kept showing us these things that we could remember and reflect back, just like in the Old Testament when they would build these altars to the Lord to help them remember what He had done. It was like He was allowing us to build those things because we actually got denied our visas in the States, and that was really devastating for us because we saw all these things happening. We're like, yeah, the Lord's got us going, and then that happened, and it really was like, oh, Lord, what's going on? And but then we remembered the altars and the things that He let us establish so we could remember what He has been doing and that He had a plan. So we came. It took about 5.5 years altogether once we met Mark to get to New Zealand, and we moved here in 2013, April. And we moved with Liam, our firstborn, who was 2.5, and Cassie was 28 weeks pregnant. And we moved here to lead worship and be a part of the community of Nainai and help with community life throughout the church. And that was our plan. That was what we had established at the beginning. What we didn't know was things were happening, things were going to be happening that we didn't know were going to take place, like me being developed to become a teacher. And so my role as a worship leader was getting expanded as becoming a worship pastor. And so I'm in the process of becoming a pastor in a sense because I'm learning how to teach. And I've got to preach at least 12 times since being here, maybe 10 times since being here. And there's just a lot of stuff going on. I've created a video for our supporters and people who are thinking about supporting us, just to let them know what's going on and what we're doing and what 99 New Zealand is about. So enjoy this video. Think about what's in the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We have Skype, FaceTime, Facebook, all the rigmarole you can think of. You can just give my mom your phone number and I can call you if you have any questions. Thanks again for your prayers, your support, and just the process of even considering thinking about us. So we love you guys, and we're so thankful for the fact that you were willing to journey with us for a time. God bless.